Hi, future middle level teachers. Welcome to week 10 of MLED 480 middle level methods. In this week, we're going to continue working on your understanding by design unit. And at this point, what I would like for you to do is begin working on developing a rubric to assess your students' performance assessment. This will be helpful for them to know up front what you're expecting for them as they create their performance assessment. So in order to plan for that, I'm going to ask you to go to a couple of websites that talk more in depth about tutorials. And the second one down here, the EdTech Teacher 21st Century Learning, it has not only rubric examples, but it has a couple of rubric generators that you can use to create your own rubrics. And please, read the information you find useful, and then save it for your future. It's a good resource to bookmark. Matter of fact, I had one of my students from this summer just email me about the rubrics, and where he remembered he had it in middle level methods, but he couldn't remember where he found it. So I sent him the link again because it worked out well, since we're talking about it this week too. So then, again, develop a rubric for your performance assessment. And then I'm going to ask you to go to the New York City Schools project-based learning website. The reason why, you can just scan through the information, it's a great document, but it gives a nice overview of some of the principles of middle level learning that we've already talked about: active learning, challenging curriculum, multiple learning approaches, etc. So this is just a nice review, plus the fact when they talk about unit planning, they also follow the understanding by design format there. Also, in the College of Education and Behavioral Sciences, we stress 3 domains of learning when you get to work with your teacher work sample: the cognitive domain, the psychomotor domain, and then also the affective domain. So I'm going to ask you to do an internet search on the affective domain or affective learning, so you can find out some information on your own about why it's really useful in all ages of learning, and see how you could perhaps develop an affective rubric for your unit as well. I'd like for you to look at the 3 affective rubrics that I have posted in the D2L content area, and I would like for you to compare and contrast them, and then choose which one of the 3 rubrics that you find out to be the best. And you'll notice one thing, when I develop rubrics, these were ones that were developed by Project Second students. They have the key up here, but 5 being excellent. When you develop rubrics, it's much better to start with the highest number first rather than the lowest number. So you want them to be able to see right away what's expected of them to get the top, to perform at their best level. Also, speaking of rubrics, I have developed a understanding by design checklist for you as a Google Doc, and this comes straight from Wiggins and McTeague's Understanding by Design. And anyway, at this point, what I'd like for you to be able to do is just go ahead and, first off, go to File, and then make a copy, and then here where it says copy of, put your name there, and then hit the OK. That way you'll have your own document of it rather than just typing into the template that you see right here. I've made it actually so it's view only, and you won't be able to do that. But anyway, download one of those and then just check yes, no, and then share it with me. And then also you can see that there is an area down here for each of the stages to comment about that, about your progress at this time. So please just use this as a starting point for your, fine-tuning your unit at this point. Your unit is going to be due November 20th. If you have any questions, please feel free to contact me via text or email, or the best way again is to post a question into the D2L discussion area. Thanks for listening, everyone, and have a great week.